Happy new comic book day, webheads. Guys, I arrived at the shop nice and early today because I'm getting ready to shoot a promotional video for Free Comic Book Day. So look forward to that on Friday. And this week is not as big of a week as last week. Well, in fact, I don't think anything can top last week. And just to let you know, I'm only 2 subscribers away from 12,000 subs. And I just want to say thank you. Hey, all my webheads out there, welcome back to Comic Book Corner 2.0. Fans, I'm your host, Mike Spider Slayer, getting ready to bring you another episode of Spider Slayer's Comic Book Haul. This is episode 527, and this is the video series where I share with you what I get at my LCS, which is Comic Central, located in the city of Sanford in Central Florida. So if you guys are ever in the area, go ahead. Tell them that Mike Spider Slayer sent you. They provide you with some great customer service. Guys, I got a great haul for you today. It may not have been a very huge week in comics, but it is a powerful week for me. So you're not going to want to miss this haul. So I got 2 huge books this week. Maybe not the most valuable books, but they're big to me. And one book has huge potential. And as you could see in the thumbnail, they were both 9.8 with white pages. But first, we're going to go into the mysterious black bag of comics. All right? So mysterious black bag, you can see the stack is not as big. So that's why I took advantage of this week, of the smaller week, right? Okay, so here we go. First things first, we have the most exciting thing in the world. We have bags and boards. Then I wound up getting Star Wars Obi-Wan issue 1, got the main cover here. We're getting ready for the show to come out. So I was like, you know what? Let me capitalize on this. Let's check out some of the interior artwork. We got old man Ben Kenobi here doing his thing. I'm curious on what this book has to offer. This could be a solid Star Wars book. So nice looking artwork there. So we have Star Wars Obi-Wan issue 1. So with that, I wound up getting, I think, a variant cover of this as well. I wound up getting this variant cover, which was on my top 10 comic book covers of the week. This is a great cover of Ben Kenobi on this cliff. He's got the lightsaber drawn. He's wearing his robe. You got the sun or the moon or whatever you want to call it in the background. Pretty cool looking cover. So I was happy to score that one. Then we dive into, I think, a couple indies here. We got Little Monsters issue 3. So I wasn't going to buy the 3rd issue. Then I was like, you know what? Maybe I'll buy the 3rd issue to see if this story does progress a little bit more. It's been a little bit of a slow burn with these kids that, you know, are, I don't know, they're little vampires, right? And they haven't had human blood forever. And they got a hold of a human in the last issue. And I just don't know what to expect. There's not much of a story here. But this is done by Jeff Lemire. So it's like, I want to give him the benefit of the doubt. He always writes great books, right? So we got that one. Then we have Radiant Black. This is issue 14. Paying homage right there. It's a nice looking cover. Love the blue in the background, the reflection in those like weapons right there. So this continues the story. Last issue we got Marshall, who is the Radiant Black character. He's basically been getting pooped on. You know, people are not showing him respect, and he took his anger out on a villain in the last issue. And I feel like maybe he's turned into the dark side a little bit, you know? So we'll see how the character develops as time goes along. Great looking book. Solid read. Then I wound up getting this one. This was recommended to the shop manager by the name of John, and he said, you know what, check out this Quest Aside. This one is done by Vault. And I was like, yeah, I don't know if I want to, you know, because I was looking at the artwork, and the artwork may not be my favorite, but from what I heard about it is that this is about a bunch of guys sitting at a bar drinking, and they're like making jokes at each other and stuff like that. Could be entertaining, I don't know. So I decided to go with it anyway. Then, this was the book that was on the rise for me. This is Rocketeer issue 2. First issue was really well done. You know, the Rocketeer's hanging up his rocket pack and his mask and whatnot. And then he's going into this race, and he has to race this airplane. And he's doing it obviously for money and for travels. But I think things are going to go horribly wrong in this race, and he's going to have to be the Rocketeer once again. Really interesting book. Haven't read a Great Rocketeer book in quite some time, so I was happy when this first issue came out, and now we're reading the second. All right, checking out Twig. This is issue 1 here, done by Scotty Young, and he does these fantasy type adventure books so well. So I was like, you know what? Let me try out Twig. And again, check out this artwork in this book. So good looking, right? Wow, that looks amazing. And this is what Scotty Young does best. He does these fantasy-like books. So definitely looking forward to Twig issue 1. All right. Now we move on to Spider-Man 2099 Exodus. So this is a new series with the 2099 universe. Definitely looking forward to this one. Here's some of the interior artwork. You're going to get introduced to Winter Soldier 2099. You're going to get introduced to some other characters in this world. And if you're a fan of Miguel, you're going to like this book, I think. So yeah, I'm excited for it. So we'll see what it has to offer. Check that out. So really cool stuff right there. And then, of course, how to get this variant. So that was really awesome as well. So yeah, that kind of pays a little bit of an homage to the original cover, right? Don't know how much I'll be into this book. This is Giant Size X-Men Thunderbird. This is issue 1. So we got that getting ready. I was like, we're about to get that ready to come out. It's out. So we'll see what this has to offer. Might not be my style of book, but I wanted to give it a try anyway. Haven't seen Thunderbird as a character in a while. So we'll see. This is a book that is done by Top Cow, and this is Metal Society. So this is a world ruled by robots, and we get to see, I guess, this boxer or MMA fighter wants to challenge the robots for supremacy. Here you get to see the octagon, and it looks like that they're going to fight each other. This could be a really fun book, man. Again, don't 100% know what to expect, but when you get these independent titles, they could be a lot of fun. So there you have it. Metal Society, issue 1. All right. All right. Firepower, issue 20. Last issue, really good, as you got to see the family battle this, or escape from this dragon, and now they got to somehow overcome it and beat it. Look at the artwork in here by Samney. So well done. Really exciting to see all this. So yeah, they got to do, this small band of characters got to do battle against all these guys. So I don't know. The odds are against them here. Again, book done by Robert Kirkman. Great stuff. Firepower, issue 20. All right. Then we have Avengers Forever. We have issue 4. I think this is a reprint. So I wound up picking up that book. I love the, I think it's the War Machine armor here. And obviously these are all our Avengers, you know, in this different world. Okay. So I like seeing that cover. And again, I still have not read issues 1 through 4 yet, and issue 5 is getting ready to come out, but I got the issue 4 reprint. Next, we have the continuation of Batman. This is issue 123. This is the Shadow War Part 5. Last part of Shadow War was really good, as it had to do with like Robin and Respawn. There was a lot of stuff going on in that, and I can't wait for this next part. It looks like it's got Ghost Hunter in there, and or Ghost Maker and Clown Hunter. I always get those guys confused. So, and hopefully we'll find out who actually killed Roz. We don't know, but we've come to the conclusion that yes, Deathstroke definitely did not do this, right? All right, so next we have Flashpoint Beyond. This is the official kickoff to this event. I'm looking forward to it. I love the 0 issue, man, and hopefully it plays off of that a little bit more. Here's some of that interior artwork here. I want to know about this clock worker or clock maker murderer dude, and I want to know like how Batman or Thomas Wayne actually tries to fix whatever it is that was undone from the original Flashpoint. So yeah, looking forward to it and seeing what happens. So next, guys, it's time for those Facebook shout-outs. Okay, webheads, our first shout-out goes to Evan, who says Saturdays are for the hunt. And you can see some of the awesome comic books he picked up on Saturday. Great finds on Amazing Spider-Man and X-Men, Suicide Squad. Great stuff, Evan. Next, we have Louis Bravo, who's showing off his Punisher and Moon Knight. This is the first time these two meet with each other. So that's a pretty cool looking cover. Probably has some value to it. And then next, I got some cool pictures here for you today coming up. This is from Sam, who saw this Superman car while renting a car, and it looks like it's some kind of Nissan Altima, but it's got the S shield on there, and it's got a Superman emblem on the gas cap. Yeah, man, it's got fully tinted out windows. Pretty badass Superman car. And then I love seeing this. We got some baby pictures, some young webheads here in the group by Maher. It says, my baby girl's first official comic book and the start of her collection. Friends, allow me to introduce my daughter, Amia. If I said that correct, Amia Rose or Amia Rose. Beautiful, beautiful little girl. Happy she's into comic book collecting right from the start. And then we have one more picture here for you where our little webhead is reading another Spider-Man and Wolverine comic. Look at her face. She's like totally into it. So awesome. So if you guys want to be part of the group, just go on to Facebook and search for Comic Book Corner 2.0 Webheads Unite. Guys, I'll make sure you are a real person. I'll approve you, and then you automatically get involved with this wonderful community that is always showing off their comic book hauls, wonderful comic book covers, showing off some great comic books in general, and their hauls and all that kinds of great stuff. So guys, join now, and you never know when you could be shouted out on future Comic Book Day hauls. Okay, so now we're back, and now you're here to see which CGC slabbed books I wound up getting at a 9.8. So the first one I wound up getting was Spawn issue 309, the variant cover with Gunslinger on it. I was like, I have to have this book. When I saw it, very affordable price, and you guys know how much of a fan I am of Gunslinger. This was a great looking book. I'm like, hell yeah, absolutely. Todd McFarlane story, cover done by Ken Lashley. So such a badass book. So excited to have this, man. Really great stuff here. And then I wound up getting a 9.8 Spider-Man 2099 issue 1. I went from originally having a really bad copy of this to getting a decent copy originally to now having a 9.8 in this book. This book is white pages, done by Peter David. It was made in November of 1992. The reason why I bought this is because I still think this book has room to grow, being that we still have the movie set to come out, even though it got delayed a year. When that movie comes out and this character makes his appearance in that movie, I think this book is going to heat up again, and I think it's going to go up in value. And it's funny because not too long ago, this book was not a very expensive book. So again, I think this one has room to grow, and even if it stays at its current price, nevertheless, I'm excited that I have this one slab. So really cool, and it adds to my little slab of Spider-Man comics. So there you guys have it. There is the haul for this week. Definitely delivered. I'm looking forward to seeing what you guys wind up getting in your hauls, whether it's on my Facebook group page or just listing it down here in the comments below. And of course, guys, if you love my content, check out my video with my top 10 most anticipated comics for next comic book week. And of course, guys, as always, keep buying, keep collecting, but most importantly, always read your comics. Guys, thank you so much. I'll see you real soon. Bye.